I want to see these because we have a video show as well. So these are yours. This is what these are your spring break sunglasses.
Oh yes.
You look like Goldie Hawn lost in 1982. You look like a lost Goldie Hawn.
Do I look like a bug kind of? That was what I was going for.
No, you look like a lost Goldie Hawn.
Oh, okay.
In
so
1982.
Just what you said.
Exactly what I said. Pretty much. Speaking of which, there's a new Overboard coming out, which looks fucking awful.
Awful. Even the guy is not. I get that they were trying to go with a different race, but not cute. Not even cute.
No, and he's like 50.
And yeah,
he's like a 50-year-old Mexican
cute.
dude who's like
he's
like
I think he's Middle Eastern, but yeah.
Whatever.
And the roles are reversed, obviously, because women can do anything that men can do.
Ugh, gross.
Anything, okay?
Gross.
We could be handymen.
No, you couldn't.
Would you hire a lady handyman?
Man, I've got a crazy interesting story for you to start this off. Before we get into our spring break episode, this is our spring break episode. I want to follow up with some of the shit that you've been talking about.
Me?
Yes, over the podcast about females doing shit like you were just. Railing on, and we can do the same thing as men.
We can do anything that men can do. Okay, there's no biological difference.
So we had dinner with some people, some high powered Hollywood people, producers who were literally telling us at dinner, and this is terrible, but this is real, and this was what's really going on. That they were getting all of these jobs that they were submitting for. For the audience at home, if you're filming a music video or a commercial or not a movie, because usually the studio picks the director, but for music videos and commercials and TV, you kind of have more say of who the director is, and who you present could determine whether or not you're going to get that job or production. Mm-hmm. And we had some high-powered Hollywood people who told us at dinner that they submitted a bunch of female directors for these jobs that typically they wouldn't get. And they ended up getting these jobs,
because they had a female director
commercials
attached to their project.
And music videos, yes, that were worth millions of dollars. And they were like, look, we can flat out tell you to a man that these were not the most qualified directors. They didn't even have a tenth of the reel of some of the men, but because they were women and everything that's going on in Hollywood, they got hired. And I was like, no way. And I asked, I was like, just out of curiosity, just enlighten me. How much money did that bring into your company by winning these jobs? Mm-hmm. $2.8 million. Yeah. I was, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And he's like, we can't get enough. And again, I'm not going to out whoever these people are, but they said that they can't get enough female directors in their rosters and stables to go and get these jobs, simply for the fact of, again, female directors that is not something a lot of females wanted to do initially. Therefore, they have no reels currently.
Right.
So they don't have like previous work. There's only a handful of music video directors that are females. Commercial wise, even less, because it's very, the commercial world is very specific. As in, it's not really about the dialogue. Like if you want funny dialogue in like a funny commercial, you'll get like a comedy guy or somebody like that. But typically, it's dudes who are shooting high action octane. You're trying to jam as much action as you can into 30 seconds just to sell you that fucking spring break, knocking bottles over here,
popping bottles.
But to show you all of that action and get you fucking hyped, and get you amps and going as fast as possible. Usually it's a male director and they're fucking barking out shit all day. They're crashing cars.
I mean, you have to handle a large number of people.
And it's
on
usually
these
dudes,
sets.
and it's
usually
union dudes,
Yeah.
and like, I don't even know why a female would want that job.
And it's a bunch of different
even as a male,
Yeah.
as a male, I don't like doing that job. Like even as a male director directing films, everybody's like, oh man, that must be fucking awesome. It must be fucking incredible. No, I still got to deal with all these fucking people, like union guys and all this shit. Like, I'm not amped about that.
And there's this presence that you have to have that for women would come off bitchy.
Bitchy,
so
but look,
you'll be thought of as a bitch.
Yes.
When you're trying to take,
spring
come
break,
on,
spring break.
Just throw it on the ground.
We're not doing it. I'm knocking over bottles of Zima here for the spring break episode.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but you got to be in charge of. I'm just gonna I'm gonna highlight Zima the entire show.
There
Boom.
we go.
Spring break. But yeah, you're dealing with all these personalities. Even as a dude, I'm sure, I am 100% sure that I am an asshole on set.
You are.
Yes, you can attest to that. You've been on 3 or 4 of my movies.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking cocksucker.
Yeah.
Not because.
And imagine if
not because I want to be.
No,
either.
I know.
Like it's because you're dealing with so many fucking personalities.
So many different little piddly shit on top of
people
the
are
big
late,
shit,
all
on
that
top
other
of
shit.
the-
Yeah. Let alone a woman telling a fucking 300-pound truck driver to fucking move
to just
shit.
get the fucking shot, just get over there and get it.
the
Like,
fuck out of here.
And
Yeah.
this seasoned, like, I know exactly who you're talking about. Like, they would listen, but they could very easily like chew you up and spit you out, and that's kind of what they're wanting to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I am sure that it is different now, and like. Every man is now afraid of their jobs, so they're probably kissing their ass, and it's different. But the fact that female directors are at such a high demand now that they're just scraping them off the street of like, hey, do you have a reel? Do you have anything you've ever shot in your life? Great. Can we submit you for a commercial? Because it's going to mean millions of dollars for us. So now they're just using women to gain money, and I don't know, which is worse. I don't know. I don't know that answer. But I find it super ironic. And when we sat there at dinner, I was like, no way. I figured that was going to be the case. I didn't think it was going to be that fast.
Maybe it could level the playing field a little bit in that, like our friend was saying, it's like a little bit cart before or chicken and the egg, where it's like, do they not have a reel because they didn't get opportunities? Do they not have opportunity because they don't have a reel? So it's like maybe this can level the playing field a little bit, where they'll have experience and they'll be good or not, basically.
Yeah.
So if you have a bunch of things on your reel as a woman and you're not good,
but
you're
again,
not good.
Yeah, but again, having gone to film school,
because
there was no women there.
There was going to be no opportunities for them anyways. So like, why do it?
I don't know. But here's the thing: is like. There is women CEOs. There is in every other powerful position on the planet. There's women CEOs and all of this shit. So like, why not? And it's college. Like, why not go to film school? Why not try it if you really wanted to try it?
Yeah.
What's the
There
risk?
Now I'm sure there are now.
I guess, but like
because there's like the Lena Dunhams and the Greta Gerwigs and the people that are like, okay, well, I could do it. I see that other people are doing it.
Yeah.
But where before, when you were in school, there was no examples for women to be like, oh, there's a woman director.
I will say this though, the one person that came out of that class that made it, besides me, I guess, is she had one of the most high powered jobs you could imagine on one of the biggest shows on the planet, and she did it as a woman on a super guy driven set, and it is possible. And she had zero fucks to give and was there and did it. And, it is certainly doable. I just don't think that was something women wanted to do growing up.
Yeah.
I don't. I just think it's a dude driven industry. You're lugging around Pelican cases and heavy equipment and all that shit. It's not the setup. You do it for our shows.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
It's not fun, and it's also like there's this this air of like, can I help you? Like all the guy, like,
Yeah.
is that
Well,
like, no, this is my
there's heavy shit.
job.
There's heavy shit. You're lifting heavy shit. You're doing
But that's
all
your-
kinds of fucked up shit.
That's
and
your job. You don't want to have two people
I understand.
to take the place of one, which is why guys are mostly hired for stuff.
Yeah,
Ladies,
yeah.
ladies, because sometimes you need to hire another person to carry the stuff for the lady. So that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So listen, I get it. You know, I'm I'm the farthest thing from feminist.
Yeah.
I deny.
Yeah, a denier, a
denier,
feminist denier,
if you will. So
if you will, because look, women have always been able to do great shit. So that's the way we've looked at it.
what?
Women have always been able to do great shit. And